My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Right now, get scary good deals on select Ring cameras and doorbells. See who's there. Keep your scaredy cats company.
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. I'll be home soon.
And protect your crypt from the real monsters.
Oh, come on. The sign says take one.
Save big on select Ring devices right now at ring.com.
This is Optimal Living Daily. 5 thoughts that are secretly destroying your goal progress by Kalen Bruce of moneyminiblog.com. And I'm your narrator, Justin Malik, reading articles to give us a little step in the right direction every single day. And with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. 5 thoughts that are secretly destroying your goal progress by Kalen Bruce of moneyminiblog.com. Our life isn't as logical as we like to think. You may plan your goals perfectly, but when the time comes for action, it doesn't work out. That happens to all of us because our emotions affect our decisions. We don't think about that when we set goals. So how do you deal with that? You have to make these decisions and set your goals when you're in a logical state and then push through when you're thinking emotionally. Easier said than done. Don't worry, I've summed up 5 of the most common emotional thoughts that will destroy your goal progress. Once you acknowledge that these thoughts exist, you can fight them off. Number 1, I messed up, so I might as well go all out. Here's the scenario. You're on a strict diet that includes absolutely 0 grains. While you're eating out, you taste something delicious and realize the onions in your salad are breaded. Well, you've messed up. You've blown your diet. So then you decide that you might as well go all out and order a second entree. Before long, you've eaten everything ever because of a breaded onion. We all mess up. If you mess up, that's fine. It was an accident. Get back to your goal. It could be that you overspend, miss a run, or eat a piece of breaded onion. Whatever happens, just get back on track. It's not a big deal until you decide to go all out and ruin everything. But in the same way, if you do go all out for an entire day, you can still get back on track the next day. Stop thinking of it as, I messed up one thing, so it's all for nothing. Every decision counts, including all the small decisions you make to stick to your goal after you did something that hindered your goal. Number 2, I'll start tomorrow, next week, or next month. Sometimes going all out when you mess up can lead to further delay. You messed up, so you try again on Monday. You say, well, I messed up and it's already Friday, so I'll just blow off my goal the rest of the week and start fresh on Monday. I'm going to debunk a myth that seems to be naturally ingrained in our minds. You do not always have to start new things on Mondays. The mindset of, I'm going to start this new diet, workout routine, budget, or whatever on Monday or on the 1st of next month has got to stop. I understand that sometimes it doesn't make sense to start something today. Maybe you just planned a new lifting routine and it's bedtime. You don't have to go to the 24-hour gym right now, but why can't you start first thing tomorrow morning or at least tomorrow after work? Even if you can't do the whole routine, start as soon as possible. Now let's talk about what to do if you can't do the whole thing. Number 3, if I can't do it all, I might as well not do it. You plan to run for 30 minutes and you woke up 15 minutes late. There's no possible way you can get your 30-minute run in before work. No problem. Run for 15 minutes or even 5. Whatever you can do, do it. For goals like this that are going to be part of your ritual or routine, it's important to simply build the habit. Let's say for whatever reason you weren't able to do your entire workout at all the entire month. Would you feel better if you skipped all of them? or if you did a partial workout every time. In one scenario, you never used your gym membership. In the other scenario, you were at the gym several days a week, every week. One built a habit, while the other was completely useless. Number 4, I couldn't do it before, so I can't do it now. When you're out there achieving your goal, your motivation often comes in the beginning. But once it gets hard, you remember how you couldn't do this before. Then you start to emotionally and illogically assume that you can't do it now. Remember, this is why we set goals in our logical state. We set goals to become better. Of course, you couldn't do it before. You weren't the person you are now. You should set your expectations in a way that always assumes your goals will get harder and harder, as they should. You're improving, and so are your goals. Measuring goal progress backwards will help with this. It will help to show you how far you've come and how you can't judge what you can do now by what you could do in the past. You should always be able to do more. And number 5, other people don't do this much, so I don't have to. Comparing yourself to others is almost always a bad idea. Don't cut your goals down based on what others are doing. You may start with big goals and then realize that most people don't do half of that. Then when you're out there running or making cold calls or working extra jobs, you start to think, I'm already doing more than the average person. I don't have to do this much. Even though earlier when you were setting the goal, you felt like it was appropriate. Don't trust your emotions on this. Wait on your logic and trust your logic. You're going to be much more logical when your mind is clear and you're writing your goals, as opposed to when you're sweating at your third job to pay off all your debt. Remember to trust your logic that set the goal, not your emotions that are talking to you right now. Make the important decisions with your logical mind. You're better than average, you're an overachiever, and you should be proud of that. You just listened to the post titled 5 Thoughts That Are Secretly Destroying Your Goal Progress by Kalen Bruce of moneyminiblog.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary. Good taste is easy to spot, but hard to pin down. You know it when you see it. With your car, you want something sophisticated and daring, yet classic, approachable, but with an air of opulence. That's where the Range Rover Evoque comes in. The Range Rover Evoque is charisma in motion, art and craft in equal measure. Its exterior is a quietly bold expression of Range Rover DNA with a floating roof, continuous waistline, and 3-dimensional grille that give it a captivating character. Inside you'll find a calm, minimalist cabin anchored by a tactile gear shifter where clean lines, sumptuous materials, and advanced technology come together. Make a statement in the Range Rover Evoque. This elegant SUV elevates every drive, offering a new dimension of refinement and luxury. Whether you prefer a modern aesthetic or a warmer, authentic appearance, the Evoque's interior can be tailored to your taste. Ready to experience sophisticated design and premium materials in motion? Explore the Range Rover Evoque at LandRoverUSA.com.
Feel your max with Brooks Running and the all-new Ghost Max 2. They're the shoes you deserve, designed to streamline your stride and help protect your body. Treat yourself to feel-good landings on an ultra-high stack of super comfy nitrogen-infused cushion that takes the edge off every step, every day. The Brooks Ghost Max 2. You know, technically, they're a form of self-care. Brooks, let's run there. Head to brooksrunning.com to learn more.
Thank you to Kalen. I've definitely been in that situation where my progress took a step back, and even though maybe it was only one step, I took that as, well, that's done. I might as well just give up now. And that's terrible, especially if decent progress had been made. There will always be setbacks, and how we choose to move forward after that is what separates us from the rest. It reminds me of a Dale Carnegie quote, "Every day is a new life to a wise man." Or wise person would be better, but that's the original quote. Meaning, let's not think about the mistakes of yesterday. What's done is done. Let's focus on what choice we can make today, because that's all that really matters now. And this applies to the second point from Kalen's article too, not waiting for a Monday to roll around or the first of the month. That's really just an excuse to not take action today. Would it really matter, I don't know, 7 months from now if you started on September 26th versus October 1st? It would definitely make a difference if you waited until January 1st. That's 3 months wasted. So start today because it might be the only chance we have. And with that, thank you for being here every day with me. That's what's kept me going all these years. Your support keeps all of this going. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.